So let's start with the owl, the one you get it from the quest. Honestly, this is a B or a C depending what you're looking for. But honestly, the XP is the C tier because it have like at least 25 XP without any mutation. And then we have Cookout that is slightly better, but not the better than regular owl because it have, but it's a hybrid. But if you really need a hybrid, this is good for mutation and XP. And then you have another mutation. You put rainbow or something like frozen or shark or something like that. Yeah, to give another mutation. So basically, this one you can get two mutation and XP for every single pet. But there's no RNG like when they spread around, then but it always guarantee you for the hours. Then this blue owl is the same thing as a regular owl, but this one I think you pay Robux to get it, and this one is slightly better of the white owl. And then I forgot to mention there's blood owl. Honestly, it's A tier because what it does, it have like 1%, like 1 per second, 1 XP, not like 0.25 or something like that. Exactly at one. So it's really good, honestly. Then we have Dipasaurus. Dipasaurus is honestly RNG based because it depends on your pets have cooldown like passive like let's say Chibabi Indu or dog, right? It would the Dipasaurus will decide give it cooldown, full cooldown, or it gives some XP. Sometimes it go give you 4 cooldown and 1 XP. So it really bad if that happen. But on the good side, this could be good with the capybara. If you don't have a lot of capybara in your inventory, let's say you have one capybara and 6 Dipasaurus, then if they all go in the capybara, then it will be guaranteed XP unless it have that pass ability with no cooldown, then it will give XP permanently. So this one, honestly, this could be an A tier, but is it better than the owl, the blood owl? Honestly, no. But if you have huges, then this will go here. If you have the rainbow version, honestly, I won't say better than the blood owl, but it depends what you're trying to get. But these Dipasaurus only work with combination with the ferrets because it have high cooldown. That's the reason why it's really good for cooldown and XP. Now we have Capybara. Honestly, if you don't have pancake stacks, it's still better than the blood owl, but the blood owl is guaranteed 22 seconds per second. Like I mean, it depends what kind of mutation you got. It will guarantee XP guaranteed, but this one is not guaranteed. By the way, you have a radius for your capybara. So is it better than a blood owl? I would say yes because, but it have RNG base. It has to be very close to with your pet. By the way, so this is really good with pancake sacks. If you have 7 capybara, you're getting a lot of XP. By the way, you're getting a lot. And Guanandon D tier. Let's say if you don't have any dinosaur pet, It useless. Even though you have rainbow in Guanagon, unless you have like Dibosaurus, rainbow mutation, rainbow. If you're trying to get rainbow, rainbow mutation, or Q Dibosaurus, then you're trying to get more XP for your Dibosaurus or Spino T Rex and Parodontax, something like only the dinosaur type. Now we got French Fence. This is honestly good with the Dibosaurus with the because it have cooldowns and it's really good if you especially if you have 7 Dibosaurus and one favorite. So this can help each other. At the long run, this thing can be if you have by itself, it's still good because if you're trying to get 100, right, then it's still gonna help it get it faster, get it done, get the job done faster. Is it better than Capybara? Honestly, it depends what your level is. The level matters. This thing isn't good at level 1. If it gives you a level 1 Capybara, it's really useless, not helpful. Because this takes almost an hour to give you a 1 level. But if you have like level 50, then 51, that's kind of good. That's a good sign for it, very useful. For this thing only for good for a late game. And then we have Rainbow Dibosaurus. It just does the same thing as Dibosaurus, but you can get Rainbow mutation. So technically, it's slightly better version because you can break the overcap. Because this thing now, I think it only spread by 5. But this one, I think you can get like double, like 5,000 XP. That's the max, I believe. Or 4,500 XP max. I'm not sure, is it every 1 minute or every 0.15 second? Honestly, this one to be here. If you have huges, then this thing could be right here. But it really depends. So, but I don't know the cooldown. Then we have sea turtle. Honestly, sea turtle is actually the I think the fastest cooldown for XP for every 20 seconds. If your sea turtle is max, huge, and Titan rainbow. This thing could be like, but honestly, if you have a normal version, I say, I don't know. It's better than the white owl. And then we have a lion. Lemon lion. It's a brain rot. You can get it from the admin. It's you can. It's slightly better than the sea turtle. And Mochi Mouse go right here. D tier. The blood owl right here. No, actually better than the Dibosaurus. Maybe I have 7 them. But if you're talking about XP, honestly, this thing Capybara is still number 1 because it can spread every single pet. One Capybara can spread at least 8 other 7 pet that in your garden. But if you have expand your garden, so basically you get bigger size. So you're basically nerfing the Capybara. So you can give it to your alt account to get better because it has smaller boxes of the area. But if you have a bigger size with pancake sacks, that can help a little bit more because it grab their attention. So honestly, Capybara is still number 1, but it's not, especially if you're trying to get like single pet, like max first, right? it could, I think it like 20 per second every time when it touch with another pet if it got usage. But I don't know what the search, but I only know the XP. It's like 20 every second, depending what age it is. But I remember I saw somebody have a Titanic capybara. It's like 23. It gave 20 XP. That's how I found out. So basically, that means it could be like 50 XP per second if they're nearby the capybara. That's quite a lot. But if you have a regular size, like probably like 5 XP or 4, depend depending on the size. Honestly, it's still the best thing to get capybara. So if I could rank it, like honestly, yeah, something like that. Now, if we're gonna talk about huges, capybara, rainbow diplosaurus, and huge fair diplosaurus. Honestly, if I could rank it, this, then this, and this. That's for huges. But if you don't have huges, this, this. But this thing has to be duo with somebody of a Diplosaurus. But capybara is still number one. It don't matter. If you're talking about regular size, it is for the regular size, okay? And the other one you saw, that is for huges. You see the huge significant difference. But I really recommend if you use Diplosaurus huge, I really recommend you use only one pet at a time. So it can give a lot of XP in that one pet instead of other pet if you're trying to give XP to them, trying to max it to 100. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And bye.